Joe. He'll walk you through the concepts on the go. With any device you've got, see the show. Cowboy Joe. Cowboy Joe.
Howdy folks, this is Cowboy Joe here with a recapitulation of section C 3.10 on matter and energy. And your goal by the end of this video lecture will be to summarize the main points of the kinetic theory of matter, describe how temperature relates to kinetic energy, list the different changes of state and describe how particles behave in each, and state the laws of conservation of mass and conservation of energy, and explain how they apply to changes of states. These 9 drawings contain different types of numbers of atoms and molecules. Pause the video and identify each diagram as one or more of the following: solid, liquid, or gas, or atoms, molecules, or both. All right, looking at diagram 1, you can see a peanut. The peanut in these diagrams represents a molecule. And notice these molecules are filling the container. This is a gas, and molecules only. Diagram B, one circle in there represents an atom, and it again is moving around with high speed, filling the container, so that would be a gas with atoms only. Now diagram C has just circles in there, so we're going to have to say atoms, and it seems to be settled down but moving around, still flowing. This would be a liquid with atoms only. Diagram D has peanuts and circles. So the circles represent atoms and the peanuts represent molecules, and they're filling the shape of the container, so that would be a gas with atoms and molecules. And diagram E would also be molecules and atoms because I see circles and peanuts, but they're settled down to be in the liquid state of matter. Diagram F looks like a crystalline structure solid of just circles. So that would be atoms. Oh, is there molecules in there as well? Oh, there are. Little molecules are in there as well. So diagram E would be atoms and molecules in this solid form. Diagram F would be just atoms in the solid form. Diagram H would be molecules moving around there a little bit, so that would be liquid form. And the last one would be circles, big and small, which would be atoms only, and it's filling the container, so that would be a gas. Now, which of these diagrams do you think would be a solution of gases? Pause the video and write down a few letters. Well, a solution of gases could be this diagram at the end, diagram I. It has big atoms and little atoms in there. And also, this would be a solution of gases, which would be molecules and atoms. So diagram D and diagram I would be a solution of gases. All right, so now let's talk about the kinetic theory of matter, which states that all matter is made of atoms and molecules that act like tiny particles. Oh, I got an atom. Here you go. So that's an atom. Oh, I got a molecule. Here you go. And that's a molecule. Now this theory says that these tiny particles are always in motion. Good. The higher the temperature of the substance, the faster the particles move. Move faster. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ooh. Got it. At the same temperature, more massive particles will move slower than less massive particles. I got a more massive particle. Here. Notice It's moving slower. This theory helps us visualize the differences among the states of matter. Notice the following. In solids, liquids, and gases, the diagrams show different distances between the atoms. Notice how closely the particles are packed together. In a solid, we have a definite shape and volume. It has a rigid structure, and the solid has an attractive force, but they do vibrate a little bit. There are two types of solids, crystalline and amorphous. Now liquids, they change shape but not volume. And they have surface tension. Can you imagine if a liquid could change its volume? Then it could expand to fill the shape of its container. No, it doesn't. But gases do. Gases are free to spread in all directions. They expand to fill the container. These particles move faster than liquids and solids. And then that leads us to the most common state of matter in the universe, which has no definite shape. This is called plasma. Now, plasma is where the electrons are stripped away from the nucleus, and that allows this state of matter to conduct electricity, like in neon lights. So now we know that we can change states from solid to a liquid, from a liquid to a gas. Solid to a liquid would be melting. From a liquid to a gas would be evaporation. And from a gas to a solid is a less common state change, but it does exist. It's called deposition. Now, if we go the other direction, from a gas to a liquid, that would be condensation. And we can also go from a liquid to a solid, and that would be freezing. But we can also go from a solid to a gas, a solid straight to a gas, and that's called sublimation. That sometimes happens to your ice cubes in the freezer. They get smaller in size and they sublime. When the energy of a substance increases, it is an endothermic change and has a cooling effect because it's taken energy from the environment. If it takes energy from the environment gets a little cooler. Now, looking at it in the other direction, when the energy of a substance decreases, like going from a gas to a solid, it is said to have an exothermic change and has a heating effect. So one way to remember this is we normally say solid, liquid, and gases. And when we go from the left to the right, it's endothermic, which is a cooling effect. So try to remember a phrase maybe that puts it all together for you. Right, endo, cool. Now this does take energy. This brings up the idea of energy. And energy is the ability to change or move matter. You need energy to have a change in state. Now, when we're talking about this type of energy, it's really referred to as thermal energy, and that is the total kinetic energy of the particles. So in order to increase the energy of the particles, we need an energy source, and that could come from temperature. As the temperature increases, the particles or the substance could get warmer, and you could have increased thermal energy, which could cause a state change. But temperature and thermal energy have a similar definition. Temperature is the average kinetic energy of the particles. Now, during a change in state, we understand that the total mass and the total energy of the system remains constant. So we have a pan of water. When it evaporates, then we still have just the same number of H2O molecules as we did when we started. And that's what we call the conservation of mass and energy. The law of conservation of mass states that mass cannot be created or destroyed, and the law of conservation of energy is a very similar definition. And now, trivial review. So temperature is a measure of the average blank energy of the particles in the object. Kinetic. The process of a liquid becoming a gas, liquid to a gas, is called evaporation. The process of a liquid becoming a solid is called freezing. The only state of matter that is not a fluid is a solid. Which state of matter has a definite volume but not shape? Liquid. The heavier a particle, the slower it moves. What determines the speed of atoms and molecules of a particular substance? The size of the atoms and the molecules and the temperature of that substance. All matter is made of atoms and molecules that are in motion and collides. When ice melts to form water, energy is absorbed. Which state of matter will hold its shape without a container? That would be a solid. The change of a substance from a solid directly into a gas is called sublimation. The ability to change or move matter is referred to as energy. Evaporation refers to the change of state from a liquid to a gas. The law of conservation of mass states that mass cannot be created or destroyed. The kinetic energy states that the higher the temperature, the faster the particles that make up a substance move. And that's about it, folks. We summarized the main points of the kinetic theory of matter. We described how temperature relates to kinetic energy, and we listed the different changes of state and described how particles behave in each state. And finally, we stated the law of conservation of mass and energy and explained how they apply to the changes of state. So Cowboy Joe is out.
Cowboy Joe. Cowboy Joe.